And I'm just like, this is so much plastic, like it hurts my soul. Hello and welcome back to Radical Raspberry. My name is Amy Jean and I share videos here about holistic health and challenges, mindfulness, and nature healing. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Oftentimes, we think we are so little and we can't make a difference, when in reality, our actions directly impact the world around us immensely. Principles of zero waste emphasize minimalism over consumerism. A low-waste lifestyle is all about being mindful of how your actions directly impact the world, because they do. If you want to know more about little transitions you can make to create a more sustainable lifestyle, I imagine you're already interested in it since you're pressing on this video, and I'm grateful that you are here. Let's dive into some tips that I wish that I knew while I was transitioning to a sustainable lifestyle, and I still am. There's so much more to learn. My first tip is to start small. There's this notion of going big or going home, and it often invites us to stay home rather than make a change. We may think that we have to go all in or don't bother at all. Yet little changes can make big differences, just as that mosquito in your tent can teach you. It's all about getting the ball rolling. So in this video where I share these low waste hacks, I invite you and encourage you to just choose one. Learning about reducing food waste, eliminating plastic completely, adapting to sustainable fashion. These can all seem like hefty goals for you right now. Maybe they are your end result of what you wish to obtain, but don't forget about all of those little steps that you have to take in order to get to that bigger vision. Second tip is to make it easy for yourself. You are not going to adopt sustainability hacks into your life if it seems like more work than you're doing right now. If you want to eliminate using plastic bags in grocery stores, make sure that you have reusable bags in your purse, in your car, or heck, I've seen some on keychains, which are super cool, or just make sure that they're hanging by a doorknob somewhere close to the door so that you know it's easy for you to quickly grab them. You don't even really have to think about it anymore. One thing that I've also found challenging is people often assume that you want a bag, so I have to say in advance, like, and I don't want a bag, like, no thank you, because if they don't ask, then they already put it in the bag, and then I'm like, oh, it's such a hassle for me to say that I don't want it, and then, so for a while at the beginning, I would just like not say anything, but now I make sure that I say something like initially. If I see them starting to bag, I'll be like, oh no, actually I don't want bags, thank you though. Reusable water bottles are one of the easiest switches to make. I have multiple ones just from the dollar store, they're not expensive, and I make sure that I have one in my bag or in my car, plus it will remind you to stay hydrated. Here's a stat that surprised me. 80% of plastic water bottles end up in landfills, and it takes about 1,000 years for a single plastic water bottle to decompose. I shared this stat with you, not to make you feel guilty or anything, but to prove to you that by just choosing one action, like saying no to plastic water bottles, just that one action, you can make a huge difference. I've also switched to bamboo toothbrushes about 2 years ago because similarly, plastic toothbrushes take 1,000 years to decompose. Believe it or not, the first toothbrush created in around 1930s is still out there decomposing. One replacement that I absolutely love are these bamboo wipes. I recently purchased more of them because I use like 2 or 3 a day. Cotton does produce a lot of emissions into the environment, and it uses so much water to produce these just for us to throw them out after a single use. A lot of times it's about bringing mindfulness into your lifestyle and thinking, what are the single use items that I am using and can I replace them? It's about doing what you can. Do know that bamboo toothbrushes are a lot more expensive than plastic ones. Not so much to ask for myself, but that's because I don't have to, support kids. I don't have to pay a ton of bills and things like that, right? I still live at home, so I'm coming from a privileged point of view, which I just want to acknowledge. For me, my reasoning is, hey, I'm spending more money, but I'm helping the world. Another swap that I find useful are reusable cotton swabs. I just clean my ears with them, and then I wash the end of it with soap and water. And I also really like this other end of it that's like very pointy, because I can clean my diffuser with that, because there's no other like item I can use that like gets in there. Or I found I was using like cotton swabs a lot for like my makeup and stuff like that. So I normally just use this with some like mineral water, and I just like clean up my makeup if that's what I want to do. Another hack is to simply switch to bar soap. There are also like shampoo and conditioners that are like this. I haven't tried them yet, but I am interested in it. If you have tried them, let me know down below. I would be interested in learning more about it, as well as like deodorants and all of these products. There are still a lot more things in my bathroom that I want to switch out to sustainable items, but this just goes to show you that it's a slow process, and you don't have to have the pressure on yourself to like completely, in a day make your whole lifestyle low waste. Something that is like incredibly easy and interesting to me is that I always used to use paper towels to clean everything, like clean the counter, clean the mirrors, and like I didn't really think anything of it until I started researching about sustainability and the fact that you can just use a cloth to do those exact same things, and it does the job the exact same, if not better, because it's not like thinning out with the paper towel. And then all you got to do is throw it into your hamper and like clean it again. You are buying a snack. Ask yourself, can I just have a couple apples, or do I really want that granola bar wrapped in a plastic container? Is that essential, right? Do I need that? Maybe, yeah, you want more protein in your diet, and that's a main form that you get it, right? But maybe not every single day get a granola bar for a snack. Maybe swap it with an apple and something that there is less plastic involved, so that you can reduce your carbon footprint. One thing that irritates me immensely and I find difficult to fathom is, that I work at a grocery store, and when somebody brings bananas up, but the bananas are in a plastic bag, it like hurts my soul. I'm like, do you know how unnecessary this is? Like, the bananas are already wrapped within like peels. You're not eating that peel. Why do you need to wrap it in a plastic bag? Like, it actually slightly infuriates me. Once you are aware of the impact of plastic on the environment, it is very painful to go grocery shopping, because everything you see, everything you want is in plastic. Oh my gosh. I could go on about your diet, your clothes, and your shopping habits, but with this video, I just want to dip your toes into sustainability. The key here is to transition to becoming a more mindful shopper, to bringing that awareness into your day-to-day activities of what you are purchasing and how that impacts more than just you. This is not a quick instant gratification, let me buy this off the shelf. It's being mindful of, where did this come from, and where will it be when I am done with it? What is the waste left behind, and how does it impact other communities and people and jobs and the environment and animals and other humans and future generations? Bring the mindfulness of how your actions directly impact the environment through your buying habits, and a low waste lifestyle will be yours in no time. I hope you enjoyed this video and you feel encouragement to begin your sustainability journey. If you are already on that journey and you have some more tips, throw them down below. I would be super interested in any bathroom hacks. If you're interested more in sustainability, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I will see you next time, and as always, don't forget to think beyond, and peace.